Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at the 12 motorcycles you can flatfoot. Number 12, Triumph Speed Twin 1200. The Triumph Speed Twin 1200 kicks off this countdown because it blends classic British style with a seat height that lets shorter riders plant both feet firmly on the ground. With a seat measured at 31.7 inches, most riders standing 5 feet 8 inches and taller can flatfoot it comfortably at a stoplight, which matters enormously when you are over 50 and want confidence rather than a nervous tiptoe every time you stop. That security comes from thoughtful geometry, not a stripped-down build, so you never feel like you are sacrificing presence for accessibility. What makes this bike special is the 1197 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine that pumps out roughly 103 horsepower and 83 pound-feet of torque. That torque arrives low and smooth, meaning you twist the throttle and the motorcycle simply pulls without drama, which is exactly what an experienced rider appreciates. Pricing starts at about $13,595. Which positions it as a premium yet reasonable choice given the build quality, the modern ride-by-wire throttle, and the genuine Triumph heritage stitched into every panel. For a rider over 50 who wants real power, timeless looks, and the reassurance of solid footing, the Speed Twin 1200 delivers a package that respects both your wallet and your comfort, proving that flat footing and serious performance can absolutely live on the same machine. Number 11, Royal Enfield Meteor 350. The Royal Enfield Meteor 350 earns its spot by proving that a relaxed, approachable cruiser does not need to drain your savings. With a seat sitting at just 30.1 inches, riders of nearly every height can drop both heels flat onto the pavement. And that low, wide saddle was clearly designed for unhurried weekends rather than white-knuckle commutes. For anyone past 50 who simply wants to enjoy the road without wrestling a heavy machine, that easygoing posture is a genuine selling point. The heart of this bike is a modest but charming 349 cubic centimeter single-cylinder engine producing around 18 horsepower. That figure will not impress a speed chaser. Yet the Meteor never pretends to be a rocket. Instead, it delivers a thumping, mellow rhythm that suits scenic backroads and slow cruises through town, and its light overall weight makes parking lot maneuvers almost effortless. Then there is the price, which is where this motorcycle truly shines. Starting at roughly $4,800, the Meteor 350 stands as one of the most affordable new cruisers an American rider can buy, costing thousands less than many competitors on this list. You also get tasteful chrome, a clear instrument display, and the kind of build that encourages tinkering and personalization. For a rider over 50 seeking confidence, comfort, and a bike that leaves plenty of cash in the bank, the Meteor 350 is a remarkably sensible and likable choice that punches well above its modest sticker. Number 10, Honda Shadow Phantom. The Honda Shadow Phantom takes things in a darker, moodier direction, and its blacked-out styling immediately separates it from chrome-heavy rivals. What matters most for this list, though, is the remarkably low seat that sits at only 25.6 inches off the ground. That figure ranks among the lowest of any cruiser here, which means riders of shorter stature can plant both feet with total assurance, eliminating that anxious wobble at intersections that so many older riders quietly dread. Power comes from a 745 cubic centimeter V-twin that delivers a smooth, torquey pull rather than frantic acceleration. This engine character rewards a calm riding style, making it ideal for someone who values steady cruising over aggressive sprints. The Phantom also carries a slim cetan tank junction that lowers the center of gravity, so despite a curb weight around 553 pounds, the machine feels balanced and planted the moment you lift it off the kickstand. Pricing lands at $8,400, placing it squarely in the middle of the market and offering strong value for Honda's legendary reliability. You also benefit from standard anti-lock brakes, low-maintenance shaft drive, and a stealthy aesthetic that needs no extra accessories to look complete. For the rider over 50 who wants a tough, blacked-out cruiser that stays effortlessly flat-footed and demands very little upkeep over the years, the Shadow Phantom delivers a confident, fuss-free package that should last well into retirement. Number 9. Suzuki Boulevard C50. The Suzuki Boulevard C50 brings traditional full-size cruiser presence to riders who still want their boots flat on the asphalt. Its seat measures a low 27.6 inches, and combined with a generously wide flat saddle, it lets you settle into the bike rather than perch on top of it. That sense of sitting inside the motorcycle gives older riders a reassuring feeling of stability whenever they roll to a stop. Underneath the classic teardrop tank lives an 805 cubic centimeter V-twin engine that emphasizes low-end grunt. This is a motor built for relaxed boulevard cruising, pulling smoothly from low revs so you rarely need to chase the tachometer. Yes, the curb weight climbs to around 611 pounds, but the low seat keeps that mass manageable once you're seated and rolling, and the long wheelbase delivers a stable, comfortable highway ride. At a price of roughly $8,900, the C50 offers big cruiser styling and shaft drive convenience without venturing into premium territory. For a rider over 50 who wants the heft and visual drama of a full-dress cruiser yet refuses to sacrifice the security of flat footing at every light, the Boulevard C50 strikes a thoughtful compromise between presence, comfort, and accessible pricing that keeps it firmly on this countdown. Number 8. Indian Sport Scout. The Indian Sport Scout injects genuine American muscle and modern technology into a frame that remains surprisingly easy to handle at a standstill. Its seat sits low at around 25.7 inches, one of the most accessible figures on this entire list, allowing riders of nearly any height to anchor both feet solidly. The real story is the liquid-cooled 1100 cubic centimeter V-twin that produces a stout dose of horsepower and torque, giving this bike serious passing punch that lighter cruisers simply cannot match. Yet Indian paired that strong engine with refined electronics, including ride modes and traction control on higher trims, so the power always feels controllable rather than overwhelming. Pricing begins around $13,000 and climbs with added features, positioning the Sport Scout as a premium choice that nevertheless delivers tremendous value for the technology and heritage included. For the rider over 50 who craves real performance and cutting-edge features, but still insists on the confidence of flat footing, the Sport Scout proves that low seat heights and genuine horsepower can coexist beautifully in one striking American package. Number 7. Kawasaki Vulcan 900 Classic. The Kawasaki Vulcan 900 Classic delivers timeless cruiser styling with a stance built for riders who want their feet firmly grounded. Its seat sits low at roughly 26.8 inches, and the bike's narrow midsection makes reaching the pavement even easier than that number suggests. For an older rider, that combination removes much of the tiptoe anxiety that can sour the joy of stop-and-go riding. The Vulcan runs a 903 cubic centimeter V-twin that pumps out broad, satisfying torque while keeping vibrations pleasantly mellow. This engine is tuned for relaxed cruising rather than aggressive launches, so it rewards a patient throttle hand and returns reasonable fuel economy on longer rides. The large front wheel and flowing fenders give it a big bike presence, yet the well-balanced chassis keeps low-speed handling friendly and predictable. With a price hovering around $9,000, the Vulcan 900 Classic sits comfortably in the mid-range, offering authentic full-size cruiser looks without the steep cost of premium American brands. Kawasaki's reputation for dependability adds long-term peace of mind, and the bike's belt drive keeps maintenance refreshingly simple. For the rider over 50 who wants a handsome, classically styled cruiser that handles easily, stays flat-footed at every stop, and won't punish the wallet, the Vulcan 900 Classic represents a balanced and trustworthy option that has earned its loyal following across the country. Number 6. A Triumph Bonneville Bobber. The Triumph Bonneville Bobber makes its case through bold, stripped-down style paired with surprising real-world usability. Its seat rests low between 27.2 and 27.6 inches, and an adjustable seat position lets riders fine-tune their reach to the ground. That flexibility is a thoughtful touch, allowing older riders to dial in exactly the flat-footed confidence they need rather than settling for a one-size-fits-all saddle. Powering this rolling sculpture is a 1200 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine delivering rich, low-down torque that suits the bobber's laid-back attitude. The motor pulls strongly without ever feeling frantic, which means you can cruise lazily through town or accelerate decisively onto a highway with equal ease. Although the curb weight reaches about 553 pounds, the floating solo seat and low center of mass keep the machine feeling planted and intentional. At a starting price near $13,995, the bobber is unquestionably a premium purchase, but you are paying for genuine craftsmanship, stunning fit and finish, and a silhouette that turns heads at every gas station. The hidden monoshock, brushed details, and minimalist gauge all reflect serious attention to design. For the rider over 50 who wants a head-turning custom look straight from the showroom, plus the comfort of adjustable flat footing, the Bonneville bobber offers a rare blend of art and engineering that justifies its higher price tag. Number 5. Yamaha V-Star 250. The Yamaha V-Star 250 proves that a small, lightweight cruiser can be one of the most confidence-inspiring machines a rider ever throws a leg over. Its seat sits at just 27 inches, but the real magic lies in how light the whole bike is, tipping the scales at only around 324 pounds wet. That featherweight character means even riders who feel uneasy about a heavy cruiser can manage this one with total ease at every stop. Under the classic styling sits a modest 249 cubic centimeter V-twin. It will not win any drag races, yet that is precisely the point. The little engine sips fuel, runs smoothly, and makes city riding and gentle countryside loops feel relaxed and stress-free. For an older rider returning to two wheels or simply scaling down to something more manageable, this approachable power delivery is a genuine confidence builder rather than a limitation. The price seals the deal at roughly $4,799, making the V-Star 250 one of the most budget-friendly new motorcycles in the entire country. Despite that low cost, it still carries handsome chrome and authentic cruiser proportions that look far more expensive than they are. For the rider over 50 who values lightweight, easy flat footing, and exceptional affordability above raw speed, the V-Star 250 stands as a thoughtful, beginner-friendly classic that makes getting back on the road feel completely natural. Number 4. Suzuki Boulevard S40. The Suzuki Boulevard S40 is a refreshingly simple, no-nonsense cruiser that has quietly served riders for decades. Its seat sits low at 27.6 inches, and because the bike is so slim and light, reaching the ground feels even easier than the spec sheet implies. What sets the S40 apart is its thumping 652 cubic centimeter single-cylinder engine, a configuration that gives the bike a distinctive character and a satisfying low-end pull. With a wet weight of only about 381 pounds, this is one of the lightest mid-displacement cruisers you can buy, and that lightness makes it a joy in tight turns, slow traffic, and parking situations where heavier machines feel like a chore. Priced at roughly $5,000, the S40 ranks among the most affordable real-world cruisers on the market, delivering honest value without unnecessary frills. For the rider over 50 who wants a lightweight, easy-handling, flat-footable cruiser at a genuinely accessible price, the Boulevard S40 offers a stripped-back, dependable riding experience that proves simplicity and confidence often go hand-in-hand on the open road. Number 3. Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S claims a high spot on this countdown thanks to a clever feature no other bike here matches as completely: a fully adjustable ergonomic system. Its seat sits at 27.8 inches, but Kawasaki's design lets riders adjust the seat, foot pegs, and handlebar across 18 different configurations to suit their exact body proportions. For an older rider with specific comfort needs, that level of customization means flat footing, and a relaxed reach can be tailored precisely to you. The engine is a lively 649 cubic centimeter parallel twin producing around 61 horsepower, giving the Vulcan S a sportier, more energetic personality than most traditional cruisers. It accelerates eagerly and handles corners with genuine agility, yet the power stays smooth and approachable rather than aggressive. With a curb weight near 498 pounds, it remains light enough to maneuver with ease while still feeling substantial on the highway. Pricing starts at roughly $7,000, making this one of the best values for a modern, versatile cruiser anywhere in the United States. For the rider over 50 who wants a bike that physically adapts to their body, delivers spirited performance, and stays affordable, the Vulcan S offers an unmatched blend of adjustability and value that explains why it sits so near the very top of this list. Number 2, Indian Scout 60. The Indian Scout 60 nearly tops this countdown by combining authentic American heritage with one of the lowest, most reassuring seat heights available. That saddle sits at just 25.7 inches, allowing virtually any rider to plant both feet firmly and confidently. Paired with a low center of gravity and easy mount and dismount design, this Scout makes a substantial cruiser feel genuinely welcoming to riders who once thought big V-twins were beyond their comfort zone. The Scout 60 runs a liquid-cooled 1,000 cubic centimeter V-twin that delivers smooth, abundant power with refined manners. While the running weight sits around 551 pounds, that low seat and well-engineered balance keep the machine remarkably easy to handle at a stop, dissolving the intimidation that often comes with heavier American cruisers. At a starting price of roughly $12,000, the Scout 60 offers tremendous value for a premium American motorcycle, costing notably less than many full-size competitors while carrying the prestigious Indian name. For the rider over 50 who wants genuine heritage, strong performance, and the deep confidence that comes from solid flat footing, the Scout 60 delivers an exceptional ownership experience that richly earns its place as runner-up on this list. Number 1, Honda Rebel 500. The Honda Rebel 500 claims the top spot on this countdown because it perfects the balance every rider over 50 truly wants. Low, light, powerful enough, and wonderfully easy to live with. Its seat sits at just 27.2 inches, and combined with a slim chassis and a curb weight of only about 414 pounds, it lets riders of nearly every size flatfoot the bike with total, unwavering confidence. No machine here blends approachability and capability quite so seamlessly. The Rebel runs a smooth 471 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine that offers a perfect middle ground of power. It is lively enough to handle highways and confident overtakes, yet gentle and forgiving enough that it never overwhelms a returning or cautious rider. That versatility makes the Rebel equally at home on a relaxed morning loop or a longer weekend ride, and its modern fuel injection ensures effortless starts every single time. Priced at $6,000, the Rebel 500 delivers outstanding value, sitting well below most cruisers on this list while offering bulletproof Honda reliability and tasteful modern styling. With optional anti-lock brakes and low maintenance needs, it asks very little of its owner. For the rider over 50 seeking the ultimate combination of easy flat footing, manageable weight, genuine performance, and an unbeatable price, the Honda Rebel 500 stands rightfully at number 1. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. Make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.